The action has already started. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. This is what good chemistry is all about.
Backward it goes. Might be danger here. Xavi Alonso did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Neymar. Xavi Alonso touches it back. Neymar tries a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Milan have the chance to go the other way. Jordi Alba makes the interception. Neymar, he's having a go! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Luis Suarez. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Messi. He's going for goal! Oh, what has happened here? Costa Curta with the clearance. And it's Jordi Alba. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. He has found the way through. It's Neymar! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Conte. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Deco. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Flamengo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pull it. Neymar looking to run onto it. Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Neymar. Played back in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long...
Oh, what a climb! And now they can clear their lines. Climbs up big! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Now it's Messi. Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this. Cleared away. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Luis Suarez. He won't be happy with that one. Now there's a... Has a goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Messi brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
No way through. And it's Beckham. Messi. Beckham. Oh, well played. Xavi Alonso. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's gone back to the keeper. Thuram. Saliba. And it's Vieira. For Conte. He's played him through. Neymar. He's got away. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Vieira. Pull it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Messi. Not offside that time. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Reflections on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Milan happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Milan really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Messi. And it's Deco. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Denied by an instinctive save.
Suarez is offering a right smile there.
Flamengo have their second corner now. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Deco. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Vieira. Conte. That has been cut short. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Can he latch on to this? Neuer deals with it effortlessly. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Pull it. Neymar chasing after it. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's there to retrieve it. Beckham. Beckham! Oh, split-second reaction.
Beckham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 10, Messi, lascia il campo per il numero 12.
Flamengo are looking to go forward now. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Messi, and he's running through.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Conte, and he's certainly onside here. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Deco. And it's Neymar. Just about up to 75 minutes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Costa Curta. That is a great pick out. Neymar. He's picked his way through. Well, that has not gone well.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Van Basten. Gullit. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. 1-0 as we head towards the end. And it's Neymar. Messi.
Look, it's a run defence is this.
Terrific header! And that could have brought them level.
Suarez absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Beckham. It's a good foot in there. And it's Neymar. Gets his pass away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Messi. Deco. Luis Suarez.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Now it's Beckham. He's found a way through. Skillfully cut out. And that is that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Neymar. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. We have already started here.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous because of the sheer quality he can produce.
Especially over a dead ball.
Yeah, not just that, I think in open play he can deliver for fun too.
Now it's Neymar. Seedorf. Wilshere. Well, that's well spotted. Gullit.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Vieira. Now it's Van Basten. Nicely weighted ball. Gullit. Oh, that's a key interception. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Costa Curta. Shevchenko powering forward here. Seedorf. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Gullit. Cannavaro.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Vieira. And it's Seedorf. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gullit. Gullit. Now it's Seedorf. Van Basten tries a shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Gullit wins the duel this time. Oh, perfectly measured that. Van Basten. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Recife applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Gullit. Neymar. Corner given.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, what a climb! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Rijkaard did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again. have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Interesting ball. Split! And he's there to get it away. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vieira. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Rijkaard. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Shevchenko. And here's Hullet. He's away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Davids gets over and intercepts. Oh, and he's through the middle. And back out it comes. Beckham. Oh, they can break here. And it's Seedorf. And he's picked out the run. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. Costa Curta attempts a clearance. And we hit half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Milan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now, and we get some free-flowing football.
Seedorf. Now it's Neymar. And there's green grass ahead of him. Davids. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. The message is clear, none shall pass. Vieira.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Hullet. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Beckham. That's good running with the ball. And here's Hullet. And it's Wilshere. Oh, what can he put it away? Goal! Recife back in business. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Good spot, he's seen the run. He's through here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Saliba. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He is starved of space and time. Van Basten. Saliba does really well to win the ball there. Beckham. Shevchenko. Vinicius Junior. And he's being shifted off it. Seedorf. Cannavaro is the guilty party there.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 12.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Lasciano il campo per
Costa
il
Curta.
numero 7. Cristiano Ronaldo. Il numero 22.
Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And he's searching through. And it's Neymar. Costa Curta. It's Hullet.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cannavaro. Davids. Vinicius Junior. Davids. And it's Lam. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Beckham. That's Thuram. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Beckham providing an outlet on that flank. Cannavaro clears it away. Passing nice and neat. He's got the shot away! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Milan showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great.
And Hullet! You've got to be quick to recover this. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Passes short and sharp. Vinicius Junior! Goal! Recife! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Numero 20. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22. Xabi Alonso.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior chasing after it.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Stood up well to him there. Ronaldinho. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Beckham. Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well read, nice interception. Belletti. And that is as far as it goes. Again, that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. It is a truly passionate scene here. Always has been ever since this ground first opened. This unique feeling is something that has rarely changed, even through major modernisations down the years. We have already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can get his head up and just pick out a wonderful pass, 40, 50, 60 yards.
Okay, interesting. Messi, speculative strike. Rijkaard. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Beckenbauer did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Deftly away. Rijkaard. That is Conte. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's tidy. He's gone for goal! Oh, what has happened here? Beckham is flagged offside. And here's Neymar. Saliba wins the duel this time.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Bayer Leverkusen are looking to go forward now. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Conte. Pull it. Steaming on goalwards. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's headed upfield. He can run onto that. That's Nedved. Oh, shooting chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And it's Hullet. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rijkaard. For Conte. Vieira. Nedved producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Beckham. Conte. Neymar receives it in a good position here. And here's Neymar. Neymar ploughing through the middle. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Costa Curta. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And it's Nedved. Oh, that was vital. Beckham. And it's Vieira. Hullet. Haaland. And here's Beckham. Tchouameni. Messi. Nedved. Now it's Messi. Hullet. And here's Haaland. And the first half is done. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Milan head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. Here we go again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Schneider. And here's Messi. This is promising. Thuram kept his eye on it. It's Nedved! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Nedved usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as
He's having a hit! Costa Curta. It's Hullet. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And no, he's seen through all of that. Messi. Vieira. And it's Beckham. Had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, that's ambitious. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Rijkaard. And it's Conte. And it's Vieira. Neymar. It's Hullet. 60 minutes played. And he's in on goal. It's anyone's ball now. And they've got rid. And it's Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's gone for goal.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, no goals, but certainly no shortage of action.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition...
Belts one! Rijkaard. Costa Curta. Aim forwards. Neymar. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Vieira. And it's Beckham. And it's Conte.
This is the time you need that pace.
Looking for the runner. Beckenbauer. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now Costa Curta. Koundé. He's gone forward. Neymar. Can he get it through?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Beckenbauer cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nedved, and he's had it nicked away. Milan really will have to throw everything at this now.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Played out to the right. Messi. And he's let fly. And that is as far as it goes. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And as you can see, we've already started here. Nicely worked.
Endrick, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. Beckham really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He has found the way through. He's been picked out.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Now it's Hullet. And it's played forward. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Belletti. Milan appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Saliba.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Milan have a free kick.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Beckham! Oh, it's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Neymar.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Neymar. Conte. Oh, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot to further improve their position of comfort. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And it's Neymar. Neymar. Milan have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Neymar. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And they're back on the ball again. Beckham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Great defending, strong and determined. Thuram spots it. Oh, what a mistake! Belletti. Saliba. Rijkaard. Conte.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Neymar.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Koundé.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Heads it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Palmeiras with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bullet. Great ball if he can get there. Now there's a fine ball. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Yes! And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 Club.
Palmeiras really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form.
And he's had a hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Flamengo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's a mighty effort! And the header! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Ronaldinho. Now it's Messi. Beckham. Haaland. Conte. Rijkaard. And it's Beckham. Now it's Gullit. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff! Oh, that was venomous. Beckham. Here's Vieira. Milan finding their passes. Done delicately. Ronaldinho gets it away. And here's Rijkaard. A temporary retreat here.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And he's picked out the run. He is through here. Shevchenko couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub...
And Messi! Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shevchenko! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Flamengo given another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. And the finish! And that has fair fizzed. Lahm. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Rijkaard can get it clear. It's Ronaldinho! And for a moment, time stood still.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Flamengo get their 4th corner. Messi with the short one. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Haaland is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Neymar. And they can counter here. And it's Shevchenko. Thuram gets a foot in here. Pull it. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Cruyff. Pull it.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive. The type...
Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Cruyff! Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Pull it.
Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Beckham. And here's Shevchenko. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Messi! And that's caused a worry or two.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
It's a lucky 7th corner. Now the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Costa Corta. Pull it. Right, Shevchenko. And that could set him on his way. And Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, the corners keep on coming. This is their 8th of the game now. Can he finish? He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And there is the half-time whistle. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And the action is back on the way.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Messi gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Thuram.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And here's Neymar. Now it's Hullet. He's had a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Shevchenko.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Lovely. Messi! Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Hullet. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Beckham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And Shevchenko! Now, who's going to be first to this? Shapes to shoot! And it's there! And surely that settles it. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Flamengo find a position of real strength now.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vieira. That's a little off target.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 8. Sai para a entrada do jogador.
Costa Corta.
Camisa 22. Teremos
Pull
uma
it.
substituição.
Heads it! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. And the pass is in. Good effort from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Milan were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And it's Neymar. Neymar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Decent hit! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in a good position here. Some resolute defending there.
Milan seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Oh, smashing header! And he hits the net! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Flamengo are having a ball here. And he's being shifted off it. All right, Shevchenko. Bale. Bale! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Cruyff got a shot away. Well, they are up to their 9th corner of the game now. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Neymar, and he's managed to get free. Oh, look at the space here. He's got the shot away! They've scored! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
They're still trying to make a game of this. And that is as far as they're going to go. Lam. And it's Lam. Lam, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now it's Hullet. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, whistle's gone, now then! Milan present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Buffon looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. he's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Schmeichel. Oh no, this does not look good. And yes, it's there! They're back within reach!
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Milan give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Ronaldinho. Rijkaard calmly anticipate. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Milan desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed.